of 28 songs, vying, like battling it out for placement on their record. Masquerade wasn't even Masquerade wasn't even on the list, but but here it is. I really hope you find this interesting on how it just came up out of nowhere, because it blows my mind. So a fun fact that you may or may not know about me is that I have struggled with sleeping for quite some time now, and you lay in bed and your own mind just drives you crazy, so you got to get up and you got to find something to do. Well, in this specific scenario, I am recording Masquerade, but this nasty trash that you're hearing right now is is me trying to like sing on key at 3 a.m. in the morning without being loud. And as you can obviously tell, yeah, it's not working out too good. A little brief history of how Masquerade came to be. A few years ago, I hit a moment, or more like a year. I hit like a year of where I was afraid to speak to anyone, to talk to anyone, and I was afraid to end a toxic relationship, and I was just scared. I was honestly scared of what people would think of me, and that's where honestly this song came from. And in a minute you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see the raw emotion as it just creeps back up, because there's some feelings that just don't go away, and fear is definitely one of those things. I forgot to mention, when I wrote Masquerade, it was strictly a piano ballad. It was a very dark, minor, of course, hard time sounding song. And by now, I've been recording for probably an hour and a half, and as you can see, my emotions are definitely starting to kick in. I'm getting excited, and I've got these crazy thoughts like, oh man, what if we add violins and drums, and I need a solid melodic, just this nasty piano that's gonna make the entire record. So I'm sitting here singing this to a strictly just piano track, but my mind is flooded with the thought of putting drums and violins in, but not overpowering the song. I'm really starting to feel that drum groove, and I'm sold on the idea. That's what I've got to do to really finish this record. Right here, you can obviously hear me say, build it up, build it up, build it up. Yeah, go ahead and judge me. I talked myself through the creative process of probably 99.9% of my songs. But you can obviously tell that it works, because the more that I play, the more that I add to this song, the more I am getting into it. I'm really happy no one's in here at this point, because I'm just, oh man, some of the stuff that didn't make the video is just kind of embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you get so excited, you just can't contain it anymore. I actually think we're at that moment where I'm so satisfied and like literally cannot contain my excitement right here. But I can't be loud because there's people sleeping in the same house that I'm staying in, so I am screaming at the top of my lungs and in my head, of course. So, believe it or not, that amazing piano melody that you hear at the beginning and is followed through all the way throughout the song was actually the last thing that I created on this record. I don't know why, I don't know how, but I literally just began playing and it just appeared. This is the part where things got real. I'm like in the zone, but I'm fighting back tears. I'm being impacted by the music, yet overrun by emotion. This song perfectly explains and expresses this emotion.